What's up, everybody? Give me 1 second. Oh, so we got 0 people here, but people are talking. What's up, Tim? Zach. Tim, I just saw you texted me Merry Christmas. So I apologize for not texting you back, but Merry belated Christmas. We got a fun one today, guys. We're going to be giving some stuff away. And the good news is it's the same stuff we gave away the last live stream, Christmas giveaway, except this time it's for sure going to you guys. People in here will win. Actually, I need to go ahead and give me a second. I need a piece of paper and a pen. Alrighty. Let's see. We're going to do... Give me 1 second, guys. I'm writing down the giveaway items here on a piece of paper. All right. Who we got coming in here? Yeah, we're doing a No, we're not even doing a redraw. Like we're gonna do a number between 1 and 100, and whoever guesses the closest wins. And you only get one guess per item. And if you win, you can't win another one. How about that? Well, those were claimed, Ford Blue. So that was the one item that was claimed, and he's gonna get them. So sorry. Well, it looks like I'm supposed to be fuzzy. So I gotta turn off TV. It says my signal's junk. How's my signal, guys? My TV's probably taking some of the bandwidth. I'm watching the Carolina Hurricanes game. Yeah, Connor, you gonna win the boss covers for your boss? What's up, Mark? Mustang guy, how you doing, sir? 15 people in here. Send Tim the model kits. We're gonna wait a little bit for the giveaways. We'll start doing them about 9 o'clock. Just let a few people hop in. Too many names. Yes, there you go. That's the way to do it. What's up, Pinks? What's up, Car Mob? Oh shoot, the phone thingy's jumping all over the place here. Yeah, Sublime, if you win the S550 ones, maybe you'll get them before your other ones. That was a sore subject for Sublime. Sorry. Shouldn't have brought that up. What's up, boss man? No, you're good. I wish I had another Fox body item to give away. Actually, stand by. I might have one. All right. So we do have Fox body items to give away, and they might be pretty tacky, but I actually really like them. So Custom Pony One also sent me these. These are pretty nice 5.0 keychains. So I'm keeping one, but I got 2. We'll give 2 of these away. How about that? So there's only 14 people in here. If it stays 14, man, you guys people serious chances to win here. Don't do that to me. Right now, I think Boss Man's the only boss owner in here right now. What's up, Mike Hall? Actually, I promised him I'd do this. Give me a second. Uh, There we go. Yeah, I had to put that up there, guys. The little banner thing at the bottom because he, honestly, like I tote the guy a lot, and being a small project or small little business, whatever you want to call it, he kind of jumped on my channel really early, like at I don't know 250, 300 subscribers, and he's been a good friend of mine, and I appreciate him helping me with this and doing the giveaway items, and hopefully whoever wins them will enjoy them. I've given away a set in the past, and I know the guy who got those really likes them. He still has them on his car. What's up, Ken? Bocce's in here. What's up, Bocce? If my wife hears me say Bocce, she's gonna be really confused because we call my kids call my mom Bocce. It's Polish for grandmother, and I call my grandmother on my mom's side Bocce. Man, I tell you what, guys, 2023 is already an ass kicker of a year. Ken Block's passing. That's pretty ridiculous. I'm sure a lot of you guys in here probably watch all the Hoonigan or Gymkhana videos. Like, those were coming out when I was growing. Like, those really started coming out when I was in college, and it's freaking awesome, man. And I didn't really want a Mustang back then, but definitely like seeing everything he did. He definitely had a huge effect on the car community as a whole. He basically created his own sport, essentially. I mean, just hooning in general is, it's pretty ridiculous, man. I can't believe it. Well, you're gonna have to type it every time here, Mr. Yellowhammer. You tell me your number up front, then I can make sure I don't pick it. I haven't written the numbers down for each item yet. But we'll give some away. What's up, Milo? Yeah, Milo right here. He had a really, really gorgeous 2007, 2009. I can always butcher it. He had a really gorgeous saline. It won like the best saline in Ponies and Smokies. He won that trophy, and now he sold that, and he's got a 2018 ZL1. And he invited me and the boys to go to the track. 05. Gosh, I'm terrible. He invited me and the boys to go to the track. We saw him run, and man, he put some good runs down. He ran a 2020 500, I believe, and they were like neck and neck right at the end there. It was crazy. Yeah, Ken Block's awesome, man. What's up, Fat Boy Fox? Well, the way I look at it now, right, he's probably up in heaven, and he's like driving the unicorn, and I imagine Jesus is sitting shotgun, and they're just doing some crazy stuff. Fat Boy Fox, Car Mob's in here. All right, well. So yeah, we got set. Let's give 7 more minutes. Let's go to 9, and we'll start doing the items. But let's go ahead and show everything we got again, so everybody gets to have a chance to see what we're going to give away. And the reason I want to do it in the live stream, like I could keep redrawing, but if people don't like message me, then I'm not going to just keep hunting the giveaway people. So I talk to you guys on a weekly basis, most of you who come in here. So it's good that you guys will have the opportunity to win, and there'll be several chances to win. So not a lot of people, then there'll be a lot more chances to win. So we got 250 keychains, smallest item, but it's the best I can do to replace to help the Fox guys out because I gave away the hood struts. The hood struts were claimed. Well, let's see. We'll do that first. Then next, oh man, I got a little dent in the box. That's okay. Well, sorry about this, guys. I got a little dented, but 2012 official Brailsford's Rides Boss 302 model kit. I'm probably going to write it in Sharpie on here for whoever wins. I'm going to write Brailsford's Rides model official. But got a 2012 model kit. If you have kids, great. My kids love it. Even if you don't have kids, I have one of these sitting in my office. So I love this thing. Then next, 69 Boss 302 model kit. I have one of these sitting in my that I haven't even put together yet. I have one of these, and I have the 1990 LX Fox that I need to do. I just haven't had time to sit there and play with it. Maybe I should take it to my work and get an X-Acto knife. No, I don't have time for that. But yep, these are really nice. I got a guy that works under me who does models like as a hobby, and he does a lot of warships and stuff. And he's actually doing a model of one of the ships that was in my destroyer squadron I was on for me. And so I was actually debating. He gave me a price to do one of these up. I was thinking about giving him my kit, and he was going to do one up and make it. I was going to give him a 2012 model as well to compare it to. And basically, I wanted him to make it look like my car. So I wanted a red 69 to put on display next to my 2012. What else we got? All right. The next item is a S550 strut tower cover. And you can see the pony's raised. It's very nice, man. It's high quality stuff here. You can't fail. There's instructions that are built into it. So it shows you where everything should be. Okay. So I imagine this will be pretty popular. There's quite a few people that have S550s. Yeah, these are nice, man. These is when I joined with Custom Pony One, and we were kind of linked up. Like I had one of his original strut tower covers back in the day, and you could still see like the lines from the printing, from 3D printing, and now it's just so much better, so much better. Oh, and we got Hoist in here. So Hoist is actually sponsoring another video, guys. It's a company called Partsam, and that'll be coming out. I know a lot of you guys. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually watched the Toyota Sequoia build, but they gave us a set of ditch lights to install, and we put those on. I'll be editing the final touch to that tomorrow, and the video should go live on Thursday. But I appreciate them, and I appreciate them hopping in here. Let's see. So it's S550 strut covers. Got those. And then last but not least, and I'm expecting a few Boss owners in here, potentially, but a Boss 302 set. I do not have just an S197 set, but I do have the Boss 302 set as this is, I have, a lot of Boss followers. So if Boss Man's the only one in here, his chances are pretty good. Let's see. Let's get caught up. Yeah, and Vaughn getting our iconic drivers, that's for sure, man. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hey, Hoist. Privileged white male, we're giving away 4-post garage lifts. I'm just kidding. I can't use any of the parts for anything. Oh, we're not. It's not only parts though, man. You can win. We got keychains. We got model kits. If you're a grown kid like me, you might enjoy these. If you have kids, your kids will enjoy them. There's stuff for everybody. We got 2 more minutes. All right, hold on, guys. Boss Man, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to make this a little harder for you. Give me 1 second. Oh, shoot. Let's see. One sec, guys. I apologize. All right. Here we go. We're saying hi to each other. Boss man saying hey. Tim saying hey. Yeah, I hope everybody had a good New Year's, good holiday. Unfortunately, my 1-year-old had the flu. No, but he's giving a specialty item, a courtesy, throwing under the bus. No, I haven't done that yet, man. I haven't. We'll talk about your live stream later, Sublime. We'll make sure everybody's aware that you're going live. All right, don't worry about it. And yes, actually, funny thing, we won the best Christmas lights in Jacksonville, North Carolina. So that's pretty awesome. My house won that, and we were invited to. In February, we're invited to City Hall for the council meeting to be presented something. I don't know what. Maybe a key to the city. All right, let's see. Who's Joe? I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, I appreciate it, Mustang guy. Thanks, Mark. Oh, one more time. One more person. Sorry, guys. Every time I get a text, I actually do have to check it because it could be work. So bear with me 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. All right. Let's do this thing. All right, let me think of this. Let's be impartial here. All right. So the way we're going to do this, I'm going to hold up an item, and then we're going to do a number between 1 and 100, and whoever guesses that number wins. All right. Yeah. So if there's something that if you win, I'm probably not going to let you win something else. Well, unless it's a keychain, I could probably let you win a keychain and something else. So everybody can try for the keychains. All right. Everybody can try for the keychains. But if you win one of the bigger items, that's pretty much it. All right. That way I can, give back to more people. So let's go ahead and do this. So first item, 5-0 badge. Everybody can win this. So if everybody wants it, I got 2 of them. We're going to do 2 of these. Number between 1 and 100. I've written it down. Keep it fair. Number between 1 and 100 right now. Go. And we'll see who wins. Turtle poop. Turtle poop's in here guessing. Man, you guys are making me do math. I have to figure out who's the closest. All right, one guess, guys. Just one guess. Please don't make it difficult for me here. All right. Does everybody put their guess in? There's only 20 people, so I can't imagine it's going to be close for some people. I was looking at some of you guys here. All right. Last chance. Guess for the badges. Which one? Number between 1 and 100. Moment hits 9:05. We're done. Right now it's 9:04. Or we'll wait till it says 21 minutes in live stream. 21 minutes. So you got 30 seconds. Alrighty. Here we go. 10 seconds. Fatboy Fox, you guessed twice. Which number are you going with it, Fatboy Fox? I'm going to take your newest number as your latest guess. Please don't guess twice, people. Alrighty. So the winner is 54. I wrote down 54. I see a... All right, let's see. Starting at the top, Turtle Poop 36, Mustang LX 22, 69. So nope. Brad is 48. Ooh, it's pretty close. 6 away. Oh, Tim Windsor with a 57. Anyone closer than 3? Anyone closer than 3? Tim won. Tim Windsor with a 5-0 badge. All right. I'll get Tim's address. Make sure I send it that way. I think I might already have it, but I'm not sure. So, Tim, just reconnect with me, man. I know you got my number, and we will get that sent out. All right. What's up, Mad Motorhead? So let's break it up. We'll do another 5-0 badge in a minute. Let's go ahead and do the 2012 Boss 302 model kit. 2012 Boss 302 Brailsford's Rides official model kit. This is the channel official merchandise. I don't get a cut of anything that Hobby Lobby makes when I buy their whole shelf worth, but so this is it. All right. And Mad Motorhead, I'm not going to count this because we're going to do a new guess. But everybody, throw in your guesses. Number between 1 and 100 to win the model kit. You know what? For $80, Sublime, I'd just send it to you. You'd win. Go ahead. I ordered red AMG stripes for my car. Nice, Chad. Nice. I mean, if you change your number, please don't do it. But if you change it, I'm going to take the last number you wrote. So 32. Okay. No, he didn't. Okay, I misread that. Got it. What's up? Hey, man, we're guessing a number between 1 and 100 to win the Boss 302 model kit. So we'll give it till 25 minutes. So you got 30 seconds. 30 seconds to put your guess in. And make sure if you guys guess somebody else's number, you guess again. So Mark had this number first. So Brad, I'd guess again real quick, please. I'll give you a second to guess again, Brad. Pick a number, Brad. Any number, real fast. Maybe he's not live. I don't know. Exitium. You gonna guess, man? Real quick. Let's give some people some time for real quick. Throw a guess in. Put a number in. And also, I know the StreamYard is usually slightly behind the. Okay, 46. All right, 56. All right. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no, you're good. All right, so the number for the Boss 302 model kit was 85. 85. So let's start at the top here. First number I think was Sublime. I think he guessed before everybody. So you got 12, 22. Oh, Privileged White Male 69. Zach 75. Zach's in the lead right now. Fatboy Fox 78. This is I think it's Fatboy Fox 78. Sweet. All right, Fatboy Fox, reach out to me, man, on Instagram or Facebook page or something like that. Jesus Christ, there's bugs falling on my paper. And hit me up with your address. I wrote it down. You've won the Boss 302 model kit. Congratulations. Rigged. Man, you can't, just because you don't win, you can't say it's rigged. What's up, Salty? Got Salty's in the house. Got Pinks. Oh, Pinks already here. Fatboy Fox, the winner. All right, congrats, Fatboy Fox. All right, everybody ready for the next one? I wanted a white one, anyways. Hey, they do, dude. They sell a 2018 model. I'm sorry, and a 2013 model. And I got the red one in my office, and it's really nice. You should definitely buy it. All right, let's go ahead and do another keychain because these are super simple and they're actually pretty heavy. So I actually really like these things. But we're gonna do another one. Go ahead and put in your guess number between 1 and 100. One in 100, nice 5-0 badge, keychain. Yeah, shipping's not going to be fun for all this, but that's all right. I'm not going to play this around. Well, Tim, this is one I would not let you win. That's, to be fair. -5, Chad? Or I'm just going to go with 5, Chad. Chad, is it 5 or -5? What are you trying to do here? It's between 1 and 100, Chad. Got Nate in the house, hopping in with a 26 guess. What's up, Nate? Now we got a couple boss guys in here now. I'll make the last one a little more interesting. I am going to try, hey guys, I am going to limit, I think, the boss covers to a boss owner. I think that's not unreasonable, but I'm going to try and let the boss owners win the boss covers. I feel like I've got more than enough items for everybody else to have a chance at something. You could probably detach it and re-weld it and make it a 2.0 liter. Just flip it over. Yeah, I put models in my engine bay for sure. Oh, crap. All right. Everybody, Everybody put your guess in. Number between 1 and 100. Let's give you 20 seconds. All right. Last call. All right, that's it. No more. Victor put his in just in time. The next number is 12. So who's closest to 12? Nate's 26. Turtle Poop at 7. Is that it? Anyone closer than 5 away? Or did Turtle Poop win? I think Turtle Poop wins. Congratulations, Turtle Poop. Please reach out to me on another social media platform. Actually, I have an email address. Let me give you my new email address. We can do that too. I forgot what it was, so I got to look it up real quick. I have an email address for the channel now, guys. Believe it or not, I finally put some work in for it. So it's going to be, write this down. If you've won, Brailsford's. And I believe it or not, it's used, and it's probably me. I probably am the other person. So I had to go brailsfordrides1@gmail.com because apparently there's other Brailsford rides. Maybe it's me, and I don't remember creating it. I don't know. So brailsfordrides1@gmail.com. If you've won, shoot me your address or reach out to me on a social media channel or something like that, and we'll take care of it. Let's see. Definitely rigged now. Hey, later, Car Mob. I can't win against the poo. All right. Zach. V-Dubs in the house. What's up? All right. No worries, Victor. All right. So far, we've given away 2012 model kit, both 5.0 badges. Next item, 1969 Boss 302 model kit. All right. You can do this whatever color you want. I know Victor V-Dubs just hopped in. He's got the Dreamsicle color, so it's copper orange with white stripes. I think seeing one of these in that color scheme would be pretty sick. So we're going to guess again. Number between 1 and 100. For this model kit here. Cleanest contest of all time. I guess that's a compliment. Appreciate it. All right, guys. If you just hopped in, because seeing the numbers move around, number between 1 and 100 to win the Boss 302 model kit. And I marked the last comment so I can kind of see where the number starts. Victor says 69. Yep. Everybody, if you hopped in, please. Oh, he said 98 already. Victor, I'm taking you to 69 since you changed your guess, but try and guess one time, guys. One time, please. Make it a little easier for me. I appreciate it. All right, let's give you till the okay, 98. Got it. All right, 98. We'll go with 98. Let's get everybody up for blue gauge. Pink's is saying he already had 61. So if you've guessed 61 for blue, guess another number real quick. I'm trying to see where this doubles. Yep, here he does already have it. Guess another number real quick. 60. All right. Guess was 34. All right. Is everybody good? Turtle Poop guessed 64. All right. We all good? No more guesses. And Turtle Poop 64 is the last guess I'm looking at. We're scrolling up. The number was 47. And I see, Downhill Daddy with a 48. Anyone guess 47 on the nose? I don't think so. Yep, I think Downhill Daddy is the winner, I believe. I don't see a 47. So, David, congratulations. No worries, Ken. You missed a few giveaways. Yeah, good try, boss man. Good try. All right, David, let me write you down here. Yep, just like everybody else, shoot me your address, and we'll get this sent out. I'll try and get the stuff sent out as soon as possible. It all depends on my work schedule and how easily I can slip out of the office to go to the base post office. So, all right, let's get to some good stuff here. All right, so to be fair, guys, I gave away the items I had that anybody could win. I'd really like these two items to go to the respective vehicle owners, okay? So the next item is a set of S550 strut tower covers. So if you do not have an S550, please do not guess in this giveaway. I'd appreciate it. I would like this to go to someone who can use it right now. That's kind of what I want. So, all right. So everybody, please go ahead and drop your guess in the chat. Pink's guessing. All right, I guess I could live with that. If you have friends and you want to give one as a gift, I guess I could accept that. But I was really trying to hope it'd be somebody who'd win here. I do have T-shirts. I guess I could have done that too. We'll do that for another live stream, Tim. We'll save that for another live stream. I've got a buttload of things I got to pay for a lot of shipping already, man. I'm let's do one. Let's do this is enough for now. So yep, S550 owners or friends of S550 owners, please go ahead and feel free to guess. Fat Boy Fox, you can't win because you already won the 2012 model kit. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate you there. Well, I've got shirts, Victor. I do have shirts. I just don't advertise them. I don't know. I feel weird about advertising my shirts, to be real. All right. Are we ready? Garrett does not have an S550. Ken, he does not. Let's see. Who's the first guess? Good luck, S550 owner. Okay, so Sarah starts. All right, and the winning number is. Where did I write it down? There it is. 89. 89. It's Fatboy Fox. All right. Oh, snap. Man. We're going to have to do a redraw here, guys, because I think the winner. Yeah, we're going to have to redraw this. We can't let this stand. I think Sublime GT500 has won. Congratulations, Sublime. Well deserved. And guys, Sublime will be celebrating his victory live shortly after my live stream. So make sure you guys go check out his channel and hop on his live after this. He'll be celebrating, popping champagne, and taking care of some 10 millimeters and stuff like that. All right, congrats, Sublime. Now you've got options for when your other set comes in. You can swap them out, whatever you want to do. God does exist. All right, guys. All right, so we've only got a couple boss owners in here, and I know most of the guys who are boss owners. I guess I don't know if Turtle Poop is a boss owner. We got Brian Allen in here. I think Brian's a boss owner. We got a couple boss owners in here. So this is the main event for the boss guys. Last item I got. Before you guess, don't guess. Let me think of the number real quick because I haven't wrote anything down yet. Okay. All right. I wrote the number down. No, you've already won, Sublime. You're not winning. If you've won, guys, don't apply again. I appreciate it. Unless you won one of the 5-0 badges and you have a boss. I can accept that. But Boss 302 Strut Tower covers. Put your guess in the description. Sublime, stop it. I'll revoke your last win if you can't follow the rules. All right. Guess in the chat, please. 1 in 100. I mean, if you have an S197, okay, I can accept S197 owners because I never gave away an S197 set. If you really wanted to rock a Boss 302 set, Victor, that's you. That's a you thing. And I won't make fun of you for it, but you might get made fun of out in public. So Brian guessed. We got Sublime messing around. For Blue Gauge, you buy a Boss 3-2? Brad says 71. Let's see. Brian Allen. Oh, Brian Allen, you change your guess? All right, Brian, which guess is it? Which one? 44 or 91? Badges. It's all right, man. He can say it's a tribute. Oh man, double entries for Boss Man is what he's doing. All right. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds, and we're going to give away the Boss 3-2 set. Number between 1 and 100. But if I own. Oh, I got you for Blue. No worries, Brian. All right. Bossman said his number twice. Okay. That's it. And the winner is 69. So, Broke Brad at 71, I think, is the closest. Did anyone guess it right on the head? What's it? Good luck, boss. 302 guys. All right. Broke Brad, I believe, is the winner. Congratulations, Brad. Brad is also a channel member, so I appreciate you joining the channel, sir. And yeah, congratulations. And I think that concludes it. I think we got all the winners out of the way. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys today for this. And I will do, like I said, I'll do the best that I can to get these things shipped out as soon as possible. But not sure exactly what day. I'm trying to get out this week. I got to make sure I got boxes for everything. Because I got to split some of the boxes up. But what did Sublime say? He said something about trading. No, you cannot. This is what I have. Like, these are the giveaway sets. If you don't want them, we can give them away again. If you don't want them, Sublime, we'll just give it away again. And I'm sure, like Pink's right here, he seems very disappointed, and I'm sure Pink's would really appreciate it. But everybody, I appreciate everybody hopping in and participating. Destroyer, were you live before me? Because I looked and I didn't see you live. I was wondering if you were live or not. Check your last comment. I saw your last comment. You can't switch it. But yeah, we'll get these out to you guys as soon as I am able. And Tim was interested in some t-shirts. We'll try and do some t-shirts here soon. I do have a bag of them, and I should sell them. I've got them, guys. I just don't really advertise them because for the price to make them and the price to send them, it's like, to not like come out of pocket a ton. It's gonna be like $25, and I don't know how many people want to pay to have a shirt sent for $25. Turtle Poop with a $5 super chat. I appreciate it, Turtle Poop. That will help a little bit with shipping. There's a lot of things to ship, and it'll help me get these things out there. So I appreciate you, sir. Oh, okay. I got you, Eric. No big deal. Oh, he said give it to Pinks? Give them to Pinks. Oh, man, that's dang decent of you. Well, Pinks, look at that. You are a winner tonight through the courteous Sublime, who will celebrate Pink's victory when he goes live right after me. And for all you new people who don't understand my joke that's going here, I apologize. But I think that's really, it is very kind of you, Sublime. I'm going to go ahead and open the stream up to you guys, though, and I appreciate everybody hopping in. But I did the main event for tonight in just under an hour, so I think we did pretty good. Yeah, he did his good deed for the year, so now he can regress. But, yep, congratulations all the winners again. And we'll get, we'll do more giveaways in the future. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Brad. Brad, you didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate you, Brad. Brad with a $10 super chat for shipping. No worries, Brad. You didn't have to do that, man. Every now and then, you gotta give back to the channel. You guys just watching the stuff in general helps me out a lot. Watching the content helps me be able to do these giveaway type items. So I appreciate it. Congratulations on your big victory. You Pink. Talk to me.
I couldn't hear you. I had to turn my sound up after I turned off the TV sound.
Congratulations on your amazing victory here.
My amazing victory.
Yeah.
From Sublime. So he got his good deed of the year out of the way really
That's
early.
right. You got it early.
I wish I'd done that, but I'm not that nice.
Yep.
But the caveat, you saw what it was. I have to go live afterwards.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Dad.
Yeah, I wish I drove the Boss to work today. I drove the Fox to work because I'm willing to park the Fox in my parking lot. They bulldozed my safe parking lot for the Boss, and I don't trust like a bunch of junior Marines to not completely jack up my car.
Oh. So I was going to drive my Mustang to work today, and I got up this morning and I walked outside, and it was warm and it was nice and it felt good. 5 minutes later, rain was coming down like a torrential, just so much water so quickly.
Hey, good night, Victor, man. Thanks for hopping in here, buddy. I appreciate it, Mark. Appreciate it. And I wish I had, I did have Fox Body items, but the Fox Body winner in the Christmas giveaway, he claimed it. So that's the only reason we didn't have the red line hood struts in here. And I know that would have been the most popular item.
Aren't that expensive? I think they're about $99 for no matter what car, aren't they?
I think I got these. Maybe it was a deal. I think I paid like $89.
Well, that's when they're on sale. I think their normal price is $99, and when they're on sale,
for what? For the strut covers?
Red line hood struts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, the strut covers are a little bit more expensive than that, especially.
Oh, yeah. And if you're in here, guys, and you didn't win the strut covers, the website's down below. Go check it out. You can pretty much get custom whatever you want.
I was going to order a custom set, but I had to call him because what I wanted wasn't just on his site. So
if you have a vector image, that's usually all he needs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That I can get. I can turn something into one. I have the technology. Yeah, so I did not drive this thing today, and I'm really glad because at lunch when I had to come home to take care of the dogs, it was raining even harder. I was in my truck. I couldn't see. It was so dark and just the rain coming down so hard. My backyard turned into the instant swimming pool.
Well, that guy Hoists was in here earlier, and I don't know if he's still here, but they're trying to get me some you know what watermelon lights are?
No.
I didn't either. I did not either. But they're basically like these. It's like a half of a ball almost, but they're these LED lights, and they have this controller pack. Where my understanding is, I was like wondering where I could install these things. It almost looks like the cab lights on top of a truck, sort of, but not really. And I was talking to them. I was like, where can I even install? They're like, hey, we want to send you these. I'm like, where can I even install those? Like, I don't want to do something I don't know. Like, it's gonna look stupid, or I don't know what to do with it. And they're apparently he was like he took a picture of my car and he's like put them in the lower grill across or the 4 bulbs. And the control pack for them, you can like make them like any color you want. So like we can make them. I think I can make them. They don't have a video on it, but I think you can make them sequence back and forth too. And I was like, that'd be interesting. So I was thinking about maybe doing that, but I was wondering if they'd have like anything they'd be interested in contributing for a giveaway, because I know a lot of guys have trucks.
I see these things. I see a watermelon, an amber watermelon light that's just 19 LEDs inside.
Yeah.
That's just the same. They got a clear and an amber, but that's all they got. This is where I'm looking. I just looked it up to see what they were.
Gotcha. But yeah, like they sent me some ditch lights and they came out really good and they're super bright. I actually really like it.
What kind of lights?
Ditch light, basically the off-road lights.
Oh, okay.
But let me show you a picture here.
What I like on my truck is I got those spotlights on the mirrors. Problem is they don't work if you're doing anything over like 3 to 5 miles an hour.
Oh, really?
Pinks, you know what you could do with those strut covers?
What?
When you get them, get like some probably some touch-up paint that's your paint code for your car, paint color code.
I have some. I have a bunch of it actually.
Yeah, so use that and paint the raised edges parts of the pony. Look pretty cool.
I was thinking about that.
If you reach out to him, I bet you his name's Matt. If you reach out to him, I bet you could probably ask him what method he uses to paint them and gets good results.
Painter's tape.
Well, are they flexible?
No, they're rigid.
They are rigid, and are they 3D printed?
Yeah, they're 3D printed, but like you can see, like the lines are gone.
Yeah, that's easy to do with some of the newer prints, and then there's some after the print stuff you can do to them to texture them and make them look different or smooth or whatever. So I don't know that I would want to paint that with car paint.
Yeah, you might be able to use like a model paint. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're resin SLA. Oh, okay. If they're SLA, it should be fine. If it was PLA, I think the PLA and that type of car paint.
Yeah, he started out with PLA and then he went to ABS and now he's using resin.
What's the difference in all that jargon you just spoke of?
Plastics.
Oh,
different
rigidities. ABS is too rigid, I think. Would probably be his problem. SLA printed resin.
ABS was the first set I had, the first Boss 302 kit.
Yeah.
And set back in the day, and it eventually cracked once when I accidentally dropped it, and it was on one of the lines from the printing, and so I was able to reattach it, but yeah, I mean, so it now uses resin. This stuff's a lot more durable.
Yeah, I actually don't know much about the resin SLA. If I could paint what I could paint it with, I guess I could ask him.
Yellowhammer's got some cool. He has some cool stuff on his Boss 3. Actually, Connor, what did you do with your special arrow effects that were on your Boss? Did you leave them there? What happened?
what would you do for a Klondike bar?
Asking for a friend, Connor.
East Coast, Ken, they were talking about painting those truck covers, like the
Ken's
raised.
been painting a lot of stuff. Ken, I was thinking about coming to you, man, and like, I don't know, my truck. I was thinking about the lower bumper. It needs some love.
I'll be right back. My dog needs something. What do you need? What do you need?
Yeah, but if you do that, you're kind of stealing his intellectual property, right? If you're making a mold of what he's already done, though, because he designed them and he's making money off of it because he designed it, and I don't know, I'd feel bad about it.
Pigs, did you ask your dogs what they need?
Hey, later, man. Thanks for hopping in here, brother.
He was.
Man, come on, Connor. We could have been friends again. Turtle poop, where are you at, man? Where am I sending these things? What state?
Oh, yeah. Pigs, do you have Brailsford's contact to give me your address?
He's gone. He gone.
Does he have your number or no?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Are you friends on Facebook?
I don't know. Maybe. I think so.
Worst case scenario, I'll have him text it to me and I'll forward it to you.
I'm friends with a lot of people.
So am I.
What's up, Ken?
What's going on, Matt? Fellas?
What's up, Kim?
Knowledge.
You've been painting. So what was that? I saw a video you painted something. Was it the hood of the Civic? What was that?
So most of the painting videos are on that Mazda Miata project we're doing in class.
Okay. How's the body? Like, have you done the panels already? The outside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So we've got the panel, the two front panels, the hood, and the trunk off from it. And we've got that painted and primered, and then we've got the sealer on it.
That's funny.
Tomorrow we go back to class. We're about to put the Miata in the paint booth after we clean it off and tack it again. And we'll paint epoxy primer and sealer on it tomorrow, and then give it 2 days or so to fully dry and cure. Then we're going to reassemble it, make sure everything lines up properly, adjust anything that we may need to, and then hit any high or low spots with Bondo, or remove some, and then we're going to put the final paint on it.
I got you.
Okay.
Connor, touche, sir. You have a point. Problem is, he bought a shirt when I was at Ponies and Smokies, because I did bring a little bit, and unfortunately, I don't think I had the color or the size he wanted, and it just took longer than it should have for me to go get one and get it made.
Oh, kind of like it took too long for that hat to make it to you, huh?
Okay, that hat took over a year and a half.
Okay, but how long? You can't put that whole year and a half on me.
That hat took a year and a half.
You can only put a month or two on me, I think. East Coast Ken, how long have you been painting?
Since August.
Oh, you just started doing that?
Yeah, I'm actually in auto body collision repair class right now at the community
Oh,
college.
nice.
And then I start MIG welding on Saturdays. It goes from this Saturday to mid-June.
Why?
If you don't mind me asking, Ken, you can text me too. You don't have to answer here. And if you don't want to answer, I don't care. How much does that program run?
The welding's only $186.
Does it get you a certification at the end?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad at all.
No, it's not.
I need I need to get a better MIG. I've got the flux core that I use for my MGB, but I want to get one of the titaniums, whatever the orange one is at Harbor Freight. That's actually like really good. Vulcan, that's it.
It's an NA Miata turtle poop. But yeah, so they're going to tell you that you have to take the basic welding, which is stick welding, and you don't have to. So you can just go straight into MIG and TIG. And once I'm done with the MIG class, I'm going to take the TIG as well.
Where's it at?
Sorry, not sorry, she says. Oh, that's best. I've been using that on Nicole a lot recently.
So I go to Coastal Carolina Community College here in Jacksonville, where Matt and I are.
Well, I've wanted to do the same thing forever. I actually want to get before I get out of the military, just for shits and giggles, I want to get welding certified, and I also want to get HVAC certified.
Next gen, what's up?
That's messed up, Bocce. What's up, next gen?
It's true, but it's messed up.
She's just mad. I hammered her hard last night a couple of times.
Oh.
So wrenches? Just because if you have a welding certification and you're HVAC certified, it's just chances for quick outside money.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get the Calmer installed? I did not install the Calmer, but there's a good reason for that. Honestly, like the reason I got that Calmer is because I thought my trans was on its way out because it started whining, right? And I wanted to put it in there, but now like my overall goal is to get a Paxton or a supercharger of some sort for the car at some point. And so having the transmission that it's going to need on the shelf is not a bad thing. So if I don't need to put wear and tear on it right now, because my old trans still shifts great, even though it's whining, it probably has a bad throat bearing that's going out. I don't know, or it's a pilot bearing. It's the front end of the transmission somewhere. It's not speed related. It's engine speed related. I'd rather not wear out the Calmer any more than it needs to. I mean, it's Calmer stage 3, but it should be fine. But I'm gonna leave it on the shelf. I do owe a video though, and there's a video. God, I've been talking about doing it since I bought the dang thing, and I just haven't done it. And I need to get on a FaceTime call with Ken from HPR just so he can kind of talk me through some stuff. But I'm doing a conversion for the S550 MT82 to an S197. So my Calamar is for an S550, and I'm converting it to an S197. And it's not that hard. It's just changing out the essentially changing out the shifter bracket and the output shaft, or the output mount, basically, whatever you want to call it, tail shaft mount. And there's a kit for it, and there's a forum, but there's no videos on it. There's no videos. So this would be the first video that's done on this. And the problem is there's a forum, and I bought the kit on the forum, but they really only talk about, like, they tell you to order like 4 parts, but they only talk about 2 of them. So I don't know where the other 2 things go. And I'm sure I'd figure it out as I start taking it apart, but I don't want to screw it up. Like, that transmission was not cheap. I got it for a hell of a deal, but it is it's that transmission is worth more than my entire Fox body. So
Later, turtle crapper.
but yeah, Watt Zonda. Who do I know you by another name, sir? But yeah, the MGW is a must do. Clutch line, I think, is a must do. Trans mount insert for my stock. I don't know. I think I have a stock clutch, man. I still run my stock clutch on my stock MT82. I'm at 66,000 miles. You either get a good one or you get a dud. It's hit or miss. Some people theirs will go out at like 15,000 miles. I'm at 66, and I don't drive it soft. Like, when I'm driving that car, it gets at least a couple pulls before I put it back. So
You can drive a clutch hard and still have it last a long time.
Exactly. But all I'm saying is, like, people say the MT82s are junk. I can shift mine just fine on a stock clutch with the braided clutch line and the MGW short throw.
I kind of wish I'd gone to the MGW instead of the one I have.
Which one do you have, the Barton?
Yeah, I have the Barton, but I have the flat stick, so it's pushed down.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Instead of the pull up.
You can still change it.
I could, but God, that's a lot of work.
Dealing with that freaking trim ring in there is a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Oh, just everything, because you almost have to pull the whole. I mean, when I put mine on, I had my transmission out. It made it easy.
Yeah.
Because I was getting other work done. That was way before I got the Calamar done.
Have you guys seen? Sorry, I changed subject real quick. Have you guys seen the movie Kung Fu Hustle? Back in like the early 2000s.
It's been forever.
What's up?
I've seen it, but it was a long time ago.
Well, I made a short this week, and I'm very proud of it. Like, I'm very proud of the short because you took a clip from that movie, and I thought it was one of my favorite shorts I've made, because I you shouldn't laugh at your own stuff, but I really laughed at it, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, if it's comedy, you should laugh at it. Hey, later, Connor.
I didn't change clutch spring at all. I've never done that.
Never changed my clutch spring.
No. The only issue I had with my clutch was after driving it hard for any extended period of time, not even extended being like a couple minutes. If you're driving it hard, when the brake fluid heats up in the lines, that old line is like plastic or whatever, rubber, I don't know what the hell it is, but it deforms. And I was actually having an issue where it would get so hot, it would deform. And another mod I need to do is I need to separate the clutch line from the brakes. And I haven't done that yet. But the braided clutch line took care of it for me. But the plastic line was deforming, which was keeping, when I depressed my clutch pedal, it would stick to the floor. So sitting there having to pump it to try and get it to pop back up.
Yeah, I have that problem. I had that problem in both my cars.
The braided line took care of it for me.
I have braided lines, and I don't have them in the Focus yet, because it's not my old Focus. This one just gets daily driven so far. I haven't really pushed it really that hard.
And Brian, that's what I found. My MT82 started whining at 60,000 miles. And then I started reading all the posts about it in different forums where people are like, my transmission's been whining for 30,000 miles and no big deal. Apparently the MT82 is just a whining transmission.
And it's really whiny when it becomes a Calamar Stage 3 MT82.
Oh yeah, but that's a good wine. That's a race car wine.
I got so much wine in my car right now. It's so noisy in my car. If I don't have the radio on,
Yeah.
Later, Connor.
The only hard launches I've done were the
isn't
one.
that hard on the Mustang.
I'm trying to find a good time to. So the guy was in here, Milo. His name is Mylan. When he was in here earlier, he has that ZL1 Camaro, and I'm trying to link up with that group that rented the track locally last time. So I'd love to go out there and do some roll race passes. Me and Ken still got to race my 85 LX versus his Civic. I got to clear out the dang EGR valve again. It started coughing when I was on my way home because I think it's getting stuck.
Did you see the power performance adder I put on it?
No, I did not have to go back and see it.
Yeah, Sublime saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the wish.com turbo kit?
No, it was a wet shot of nitrous, but when it scrolled over, it was a can of the energy drink that said NOS on it.
Oh.
The real juice.
So Brian, what freaked me out is that everybody was saying that like the gear that fails first, usually if you shift normal, is fifth gear. Everybody says fifth gear is super weak on the MT82s. And so my solution to that is I just never use fifth gear. I never even touch it. Never. I go from first, second, or I usually go, if I'm just driving, I'll go first to third, fourth, sixth.
I don't touch sixth gear at all anymore. I don't
How come?
the sixth gear with mine because it lugs my engine now.
Even if you're going like 80, 90?
Even at 80 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah. It's because of the 331s I put in it.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about those.
What's up, Defoe, bro? How you doing, sir?
I'm guessing
Happy
at
New Year.
like 100 I'd be okay. But in a quarter mile, there's no way I'm getting to sixth gear. No way.
I think some people already sent me their address. I should go and write these down.
I'll send it to you later. I think I already.
At first, when I saw DeFober's SVT name, I almost thought it was Paul DeFox with a different name.
Uh-huh.
I think that's SVT Adam. I think that's Defoe.
Got 9,000 subs, whoever he is. So he's definitely doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, you could just say, yeah, Sublime. It's called making an effort.
Yeah, Sublime. It's called making an effort.
We've given Sublime so many great ideas for.
Oh,
Matter of
God,
fact,
here we go with
Let
it.
me share. I can share it here because we're in good company. Let me share the thumbnail I sent Sublime.
Don't forget, you know who watches your streams and doesn't comment anymore.
Who?
Certain man over the pond.
Does he still watch? I don't know.
I'm sure, but go ahead. I don't care. Do it. It's all good.
I don't even know if I still have it. Hold on. This is, guys. I put probably a little too much effort on this. I probably made this for him when I was. I just got it up. All right, hold on.
I screenshotted it if you don't have it. I think I got to film it.
So I created. I've been telling. If you've been in the live streams, guys, I've been giving him. Back when we were at what? I was probably at like 400 subs back in the day when I started talking to you guys, and we were just talking about ways to grow channels. And the idea came up for Sublime to do a. He was
your idea.
No. I don't remember what how it was. I don't know how
it was your idea.
It was not my idea.
It was your idea.
We were talking about the conversation came up about cold starts, and so we said that he should do a. We need random viral ideas. So it need to be a crapper cold start. So basically sitting on the toilet, start his car, because apparently you could hear it through the house or something, piss off his neighbors. Oh yeah, you had that pissed off neighbor. That's what it was too.
Yeah, the Karen.
So I created him a thumbnail for this video, and tell me you would not click on this video, people.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I know
Oh
the
my
guys.
God.
Of course, I'd click on it.
All right. We have a good time in here.
I drive
Sometimes too good.
back in, and I'm out of towels.
So who's in an area where you I know Bossman's not. Who's in an area where you can actually drive your Mustangs this time of year? I drove my Fox to work and I drove it home with the top down, which was nice.
I am, and if everything holds out, it should be tomorrow. But I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as warm tomorrow.
Victor's not. Mark's not. I'm not. Boss Man's not.
I did, Mark, and it's called my stinker thinker time. It was really nice today, man.
Yeah, it's only
I actually didn't. I think. Wait, did you say you actually did make that while you were sitting in the crapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
If it
Dang,
hadn't
Sean
been
said
for
he drove
the
his. He's up in Canada. But is that your daily, Sean? No, you have that truck.
I got to move my truck. I got to take the trash out. I got some.
All right, I got you, Chad. But you're liking that AMG, Chad? That's good.
It's supposed
Those
to
are
be
good looking cars.
63.
There's a guy here local to me who's got one, and man, he was they were running a local spectator drags, and so he was driving across this big field in the center of the track, right? And it got nighttime, and the center of the track is not like illuminated. Well, the dude didn't see like a dip in it, and he launched that AMG a good 2 feet off the ground because he didn't see a dip. That's not a bad idea.
If it wouldn't have rained this morning, I could have drove my car today, but I just got it washed. I don't want to go out and dirty it again, especially if it's going to be put away for a while.
Adam, where are you at? What state are you in again? You in Pennsylvania? Or are you in Michigan? I can't remember where he is. Ken, what you working on next?
I got to pull the starter off the Del Sol and test it and make sure that's what's wrong with it. I was teaching the oldest son, it's his car actually. I was teaching him how to drive manual, and then one day it wouldn't start. And then I tapped it a couple of times, and once it sounded like it wanted to click once or twice. So I'm pretty sure it's the starter he killed, but.
Can you pop the clutch? Have you taught him that?
Yeah.
That'd be a good video.
Yep. So that's normally how I started, but I don't want to drive it and do that too often.
Yeah.
So I
used to do it to my dad's truck all the time. He had a 87 Toyota pickup, and the starter, there was a screwdriver, a heavy screwdriver to tap it with a handle. That was always in it, but if it didn't work, you had to pop the clutch.
Yep. So this Sunday, I got to take the Suburban over, do the front brakes, the rotors and the pads, and then bleed the brake system. And then I'm going to pull the starter off the car as well, leave it there overnight until I can get a new one. Like I said, once I check it to make sure that's the issue and it's not something else.
I got you. Long Island. I knew that, Adam. I actually did know that. Chad, I've honestly never even sat in a Mercedes, I don't think. If I have, I don't know why it would have been. But
What's up, B-Rose?
But yeah, I mean that'd be something. So what? How many horsepower in that little? It's a 4-cylinder, right? And
Mine
drive. It's like 400 something. What's up, Eris? Eris, man, you missed the giveaway, sir. Broke Brad won the strut covers. But appreciate you hopping in, my friend. Yeah. I'm debating, Ken, like at some point, like I don't know if I want to leave the Fox. I'm curious what you guys think. Should I leave the Fox silver? Because I was contemplating painting it red, just like the Boss. No opinions. Got it.
How about red, black with red accents to kind of match it, but offset it a little bit too?
Yeah. Well, I wanted Garrett to paint into the hood, a ghost into the hood. Well, I wanted a cowl hood.
What's up, MGI?
And I wanted to ghost in like a Thor's hammer rune kind of look, right? If that makes sense. If you know what like the rune pictures of Thor's hammer were, that's kind of what I wanted in there. I mean, yeah, Chad, of course, I'd love to review it, but my issue is, Chad, is time. I have a lot of opportunity to review cars here, and I just don't have a lot of time. Like the local dealership here, I know the finance manager or the sales manager for our local GM dealer, and they basically told me I could test any car in the lot whenever, because he knows what I do for a living, and he knows that if I do something stupid, I'm going to get kicked out of the fleet. So, like right now, they've got a C7 Corvette, and I'd love to go drive it. I just got no time. So yeah, I mean, Chad, I'd be down if we could ever link something up. My schedule's all over the place, sir. I do really appreciate you though, reaching out and offering that. Maybe we can work something out. Honestly, Chad, I want to come back down to Charleston sometime with the wife because that's where we got engaged. And honestly, I just love Charleston.
It's not that far from you either.
No, it's not. It's a couple hours, probably about 3-4 hours. What's up, MJI? MJI, I'm super glad I didn't come out there and watch my school lose their bowl game. But they're on a fourth string quarterback, so I guess I couldn't really expect much. Hey, big stick.
Well, I gave him my Netflix. But
yeah, I need to get. I do think one thing I do want to do here soon is I do want to put the one-piece drive shaft on the Boss instead of waiting until I put the trans in. I need to just do it. I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to remove the mid pipe, but I think it's something I want to get on there.
It's another thing that helps make more noise.
Oh yeah, and vibrate. Well, another reason I didn't want to do it is because I was talking to the wife about this last night, and she knows. For you OGs in here from 2000 and below, she knows she owes a stick shift lesson video. She knows it.
Yes.
We are way past that obligation. A lot of it has to do with time, just like the car reviews, but we have had an opportunity where we just didn't do it, and it's not my fault. Let's say that.
Does she not know how to drive a stick shift?
No.
Huh. Wow.
And she was going to learn in the Boss 302.
Not a bad car to learn in.
Well, I honestly think it's easy because all she has to do. Why am I big still? Am I been big the whole time?
Yep. You've been big for a long time.
Man. I'm not that self-centered. I didn't mean to do that. But all she has to do is put the car. It's got enough power. All you got to do is put it in gear and let off the clutch, and the car's going to go.
Curse.
I know that the Focus ST is really easy to learn in too.
All right, Chad, I'm going to disappoint you here, sir. I know what Reds is, and I've been to Reds before, but I don't eat seafood. Every food I eat at some point in its life was like cute and cuddly before it became delicious.
You don't eat seafood though.
No, I don't eat seafood.
I love seafood.
Big Stick asks a good question there.
What do you ask?
About 3 more comments down. Bing. Bing.
Which one are you talking about? We were talking about that. We're for the Boss. It hasn't happened yet, but she does have a video She drove the Fox body with open headers. Give her some credit.
Yeah, that I remember.
That was the video where everybody harped on me because I said loud about 100 times. So,
Quiet car.
and that's because it was really loud. Honestly, another thing I'm thinking about doing for the Fox this year, so a couple things have to happen for the Fox. Like the new top has to go on. When I put that new top on, that car is going to look great, even though it's not perfect. It's going to look really good. I would like to get the new engine in, but I've got to I can do steak, man. I can do steak, that's for sure. I want to get the new engine in, but I still got to get that water jacket bolt welded. I probably have enough money saved up for the Boss Paxton that I could steal it and fix that engine bolt hole, but I don't really want to do that because if I keep taking from that, then I'll never put it back. I want that to be like the dedicated savings fund, so I really don't want to touch it. But I'd like to get the other engine in the Fox this year if I can before Foxtoberfest. So I think my plan is Foxtoberfest is happening after I transfer to another job, but I'm still in this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to register for a spot, and the plan is to go. And if I can't go, I'm going to do a giveaway and give away my spot. Because I'll have to register before I transfer, so I won't know what my situation is leading up to that. What Pink say? I totally agree with Pinks. I don't know what you said, Pinks.
Scroll up. I said
You
steak
said
and
steak and steak.
Steak and steak.
Everybody was going steak and shrimp, steak and chicken, steak and anything, and I'm like, no, steak and steak.
Steak and potato. That's what I had for dinner.
I gotta
right
go,
over
I gotta
that
go
bag.
get tested for. I gotta get tested for like hemochromatosis. Make sure I don't got that.
What is that?
Something where your body just retains all the iron.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
And it's not good for you.
The high iron blood.
Ask my dad. Would that make me Iron Man?
Maybe.
Did they find that in routine blood work or?
Ow!
I don't know. I think so. If they can't, I'm just gonna tell them I need to schedule a test.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't
No,
have
I
steak
thought.
though, man. I'm gonna be a disappointed person.
You're not going back outside. You can just stop. I just
think
brought them in
Brutus-
and we used the last of my towels to dry them off.
So I think Brutus is a super smart dog. He just bought a training collar, and I think he knows what it is. Because that son of a gun would always be on my couch. The moment I put this on, I didn't even turn it on. Like it's not even like it's not on him at all. He hasn't gone near the couch. He's kind of stayed away from this thing. I think he knows what it is.
My dogs are allowed on my furniture, so.
Well, we have a leather sofa that needs to be replaced, and he just scratches it and accelerates the process. And I don't have the money to buy a new one right now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I need to replace my chairs anyway. But we bought a couch in our living room. We bought just mainly for the dogs
Yeah.
because I had to get rid of the old couch that I had in my office because it wasn't going to fit anywhere in this house. I love that couch, but it was falling apart from the cats and the dogs. Old couch, and it was not leather. Hey,
Yeah.
what do you want? Don't jump in my lap. Do not do it. I said,
Yeah.
don't.
I think I'm going to try and use yeah, he hasn't been. Well, I haven't taken the Fox out in a while. I don't let Brutus in the Boss because it's not leather seats, so his hair gets caught in those seats, and it will never come out. It stays there forever, and so I'll never get it all out. So I let him sit in the Fox body with the leather and vinyl or whatever the hell it is, and I don't really care about it. And he loves the convertible anyway.
What kind of dog is he?
Oh, he's a lot of things. He was supposed to be 100% Presa Canario, but what I found out is he's 14% Presa. He's part Mastiff, part English Mastiff, part Rottweiler, part English Bulldog, and a little bit of American Staffordshire Terrier.
Is he big?
He's I don't know what he weighs right now. It's anywhere between 100 and 105.
Yeah, he's big.
He's a hoss. Like, he's thick.
He's large and in charge.
Yeah, well, he's very good with my kids. He tolerates a hell of a lot from Maddox. Maddox harasses that dog. Not like to be mean or anything, but he's always just grabbing his face and like holding him right on his face. And like, dude, get your mouth away from the dog's mouth. It's disgusting. But like he's a good dog, man. He tolerates a lot. Yeah, and MJI's seen Brutus, I think, in person. So he's a big boy.
What? Don't look at me like that. I didn't tell her to start barking. What do you want?
How many? Hey Ken, how many miles are on that Suburban you got?
Why are you
143,700.
143.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I bought it. It's extremely clean too.
What year is it?
It's a 95.
I knew a guy who had one of those when I was in submarine community, and he was actually, we were up in Groton, Connecticut, and he was at the base. I stopped by the base. I stopped by the base hobby shop to check on something, or maybe it was back in Charleston. I stopped by the base hobby shop, and he happened to be in there. He was cutting out his old floor pans and welding in new ones because he just hit 400,000 miles, and he was basically Fred Flintstoning his truck. But I was like, dang, man, 400,000 miles. So that has the LT1 350?
Yep.
Have you done the OptiSpark ignition and water pump yet?
I haven't done anything to it yet other than just regular maintenance.
So if you do a tune-up, do the water pump. Because
that's what I've been told by a couple of different people.
The OptiSpark, like back then, it was supposed to be like revolutionary, and it's good. It's just, fortunately, they put the water pump right above it. So once it starts leaking, it just causes complete failure.
So, I mean, but like I said, it's extremely clean. So the overhead console where you can put your sunglasses and stuff in it, it's got the spot for the garage door opener, and it's still got the factory Velcro in it with the factory sticker still on it, like brand new.
MJI, have you made any other progress on your other hatchback you got sitting in your driveway? If I had the money, MJI, I'd just buy that hatch from you. So I don't know how many Fox guys we got in here. I don't know, but I swear, I've been looking at Marketplace, MJI, and I think the prices of Foxes are sort of leveling out. Like, I've seen some good deals here locally, and I haven't seen deals like these in a long time.
I think that's happening across the board because I've been looking at a couple of different cars for my middle kid.
Later, Sean.
He'll be getting his license in the next year or so. So I think it's starting to level off across the board with stuff.
Yeah. I want to buy me and the Miss keep talking about it. I keep going back and forth on if I want to do it or not. Because it's like, I don't want to spend the money on it right now, but like, I also don't want to, like, I'm trying to balance finances with it, but I'm also trying to not waste this part of my kid's life. You know, they're young and they're interested in doing stuff with us at this age. And so we're talking, we want to get a camper, man. We want to get a camper or a pool behind. So like one that's got the double bunks, a queen bed, and then the kitchen table becomes a bed, because I want to go camping with the kids. I went camping as a kid with my dad. We had a pop-up, or my family, we had a pop-up. My grandparents had a motorhome, and my parents have already told me, like, if we get one, they'll get one. And when I was a kid, man, those were some of my favorite memories ever. And I just, I feel like I'm Leighton's 8, and I feel like I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to waste my opportunity.
I actually seen a couple of them on sale for on base today. when I went to the commissary.
Yeah, I've looked at those too. A lot of those, there's some people that are either they haven't looked at marketplace prices or what, but there's some of those guys are very proud of their equipment.
Oh, some of these people are really proud of their crap too.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Brian. Well, you tell her you can store it at my house. Tell her you can get it off your property and just bring it here. I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, Brian, I've seen Foxes all over the board. I've seen a couple for under $3,000. I've seen some drivers for like $5,000, like good drivers. Who is this guy messaging me, man? Sorry, guys, I'm getting messaged or something. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys. I want to start fishing again. I haven't been fishing in 9 years. Yeah, my kids are lucky. So my dad, he's buying all my kids their lifetime hunting and fishing license.
Nice.
When you do it when they're young, man, it's so cheap here in North Carolina.
Mhm.
What's up, Dan? Mr. Dan, the IT guy.
Dan, how you, sir? Hope you had a good new year yourself. I wish I could say we did. We had a 1-year-old had the flu. Oh, shoot, man. My Fox it's TBI. It's like the worst fuel injected. And then the motor I'm looking at, I'm probably going to make it carbureted the way it's going right now. Or I might put that carburetor on the flat tappet motor and just drive that for a bit. I wonder how much power I need. 4 Blue, and I think he left. How much power would I pick up with just putting the carb on that engine I got in there right now? That's what I'm wondering.
You mean over the engine you currently running?
No, if I were to just put the carb on the engine I'm running right now over the TBI. The TBI, just the way it's designed right now, there's no way all the cylinders are getting equal fuel displacement. There's no way. It's impossible. MJI has a bad car, man. His Fox body with the 5.8 in it is a bad car. I really want to cruise. I want to do a pool next to MJI in my Boss with his Fox, and I'm very curious as to how that will go. I'd probably get my butt kicked. I don't know.
Both manuals, so that'd be good.
Yeah. His car scoots. His car scoots.
Oh yeah, I got to ride that. I know. Oh, who we lose?
You know what's crazy? You know what's really crazy to me, Sublime? Is the fact that I'm still a very small channel, and I do appreciate everybody who's here. The fact that I've gotten to where I am right now, and my car is still stock.
Oh yeah.
But I'm hoping that one day the blower will be here.
Well, technically, it's not stock, but it's very close.
Okay, it's stock tune.
Yeah.
It's got modifications that can function with the stock tune. There you go.
It's also got stock aftermarket body parts.
Who? The boss?
Yeah.
I mean, I got the 302s grill.
Don't you have the 13 taillights
I got 13 taillights.
and the 13 front bumper?
And I got the OEM off of a GT500 rear spoiler.
See?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, how quickly that list grows. You say stock.
I think everything I've done to that car is tasteful. I don't like I've not gone gaudy because it's a special car to me, and I don't want
Firm
it.
believer in that. Firm believer in that.
I've tried to keep it as tasteful as possible.
Yep.
I did the Roush side skirts because that complements the front splitter. It kind of makes it look like a continued line down the car. The one thing I do want to do is I do want to get the 13 rear bumper at some point, and because then they have continuation of the side skirts for the rear bumper. But if I do that, if I get the 13 rear bumper, then I have to paint the rocker panels. I believe it's a 4-barrel. Yeah, it should be 4-barrel. I got really lucky, Victor. I got super lucky, super fortunate. And honestly, it was thanks to the channel because like I had always done the videos or I'd been in the live streams and I was talking about wanting a 500 rear spoiler. And I guess I've been talking about it long enough that
Hey, I'll be back in 1 sec.
yeah, I was talking about it long enough that somebody reached out to me and said, hey, man, I had a GT500 OEM spoiler I got from Parts Farm, or he got it from somewhere, but he got it for like a really good deal. He's like, I'll sell it to you for what I paid for it. And I got it for like $200. So it was a really good deal for an OEM part painted from the factory.
Do you have any brackets that you want powder coated black?
Brackets? Like,
Like an alternator bracket or something just to kind of like clean the engine bay up? Because
you'll have to come over here sometime, man, and we can kind of look at it because I'm not sure. I'm kind of curious, like if maybe you'd lay your eyes on something like that you think would be a good idea to paint.
Okay, because I'm about to start.
Or I can come to you. I can come to you sometime.
Either way, it's fine. I'm about to break open that powder coater and get started with it now that deer season's over.
How big's it? How big's the chamber or whatever? Is it oven? How do you do it?
Yeah, it's just a regular household oven.
So could you do wheels?
Up to a certain size, you can get them in there, but I wouldn't suggest it because unless you've got like the 14s or 15s on smaller cars, that way you can actually still somewhat hang it. Otherwise, you're going to set it on the rack and then that powder is going to rub off from it.
That's true. That's true, Victor. I could do that. I'd have to find the wrecked car though. Yeah, and I've talked about that too with Chad with Ford Blue, but having the fact that I have a roller motor on the stand right now, like, why not build that and swap that in instead of focusing time and energy on the flat tappet motor? I was contemplating just doing the carb setup just because it's better than TBI. And honestly, what I need to order like right now, is an EGR delete plate, because that thing keeps getting plugged open. I think it's open that like kills the power. I think so, because it's getting plugged up and the little flap or whatever gets stuck with little rocks. Exhaust, I don't know what it is, charcoal beads or something, and it kills the engine at idle.
I would say that motor you've got on the stand is more of a traditional Mustang motor, isn't it?
Yeah, that one's actually supposed to be in a Fox body. The one I got was for a Thunderbird, and it sounds good with the mufflers I got, the exhaust I got on it, but it is a gutless motor. It did not sound very, I mean, sounded okay with the old setup, but when I put the long tubes on with when the MGI came over and we put those on, it definitely woke up the sound a lot. And then we put I got the X pipe welded on and got rid of the cats. I thought it'd be a lot louder than it is, but I think the mufflers are a little more conservative. I think they're the Delta 40s instead of Super 40s. But I got a set of Super 10s sitting in my garage that I'm contemplating throwing on there. But then it would be very loud. Oh, great. My computer's doing something. Put a 4-valve in there, you need an intake, and I would recommend a better distributor. So I've got some parts, actually, in my garage that I just discovered that I haven't really looked at. They're Chevy parts. I think they're Chevy parts. And I don't know if it's something someone can use. I got a distributor sitting in my garage, and I don't know what it's for. So I need to pull the part number off of it and Google it. But I'm going to be selling some parts soon to add fundage to the Paxton Fund. I don't know, Brian. That's a Ford Blue question.
That's a Ford Blue question.
Oh, Dan, the IT guy's doing IT things.
You would have
Victor,
to. Oh, good.
Victor, I was surprised. I pulled on him like I did. I could have downshifted in the second, but left it in third. Dang.
Somebody's phone keeps binging. I keep thinking it's my phone.
So
No, it's fine.
Definitely not mine.
So a stock 15 to 17 S550, I can beat down pretty bad. So I think it'd be a good race, MJ. It'd be a good race. You'd probably beat me still, though. Oh, yeah. Your car is – you got like – I think you got like 500 pounds on me. I think I'm at like 3,400. Let me Google this real quick.
Hey, Gary.
What type of cars do you have?
What's up, Gary?
Fox body with a 5.8 liter.
83 GT with a 351.
You want to talk about nice paint jobs? It's like the nicest paint job ever.
Yeah, pretty much. Every time you see that car in person, it just makes you want to have a satin sheet wrapped around you.
So the boss 302 weighs 3,483 pounds. And then with my heavy butt in it, it's a lot more than that.
Yeah, but you and MJI are probably in the ballpark of being the same weight. Yeah, no.
I don't know. I don't know how much the man weighs. So I don't go to the gym with him.
Well, I'm not saying that, but I mean guesstimating. I mean, Jesus, he's tall. He's large and in charge. And I ain't saying that in a bad way, MJI. You know that. Oh, MJI sent me that video of Isaiah trying to record him doing a burnout, and it's nothing but Isaiah recording his face. That was too funny.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's fun. That's hilarious
It's
because
awesome.
that's hilarious because there's so many times where I've tried to do it. Like Leighton, I can trust. I'll hand Maddox the camera, and I'll take my attention away. Like I'll watch him for a second to make sure he's still doing it right. But the moment I take my attention away, he starts filming himself. And so I'm still talking to the camera like I think he's still recording me. And he's just sitting there going, like making all these faces.
It's a good video, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad we're not closer together, Mike. I think, or MJ. I think Isaiah and Maddox could be buds.
So how much do you weigh, Brailsford?
Right now I'm a little on the heavy side of where I want to be. I think I'm like 250 right now.
See, I told you, you and MJ are only 20 pounds off.
He's taller than me, I think. How tall are you, MJ? I'm 6'1".
Yeah, but you got muscle mass. That weighs more.
You're saying he doesn't have muscle? He's in.
You have more muscle mass, Mister. I work out and bench press freaking beach babes like it's going out of style.
Beach babes, a bench press. I don't think my wife would appreciate that.
No, but couldn't think of anything else. So that's the first thing that came to mind.
I'm trying to get my strength back. I'm actually going to get an analyzation of my body fat percentage on Tuesday, and get told that I'm fat and that I need to eat this, this, and this.
MJ is taller. He's taller than me, but by about an inch.
He's an inch taller than me.
Yeah, but I weigh right in between you two. I'm like 260, 265. But it's all fat on me. So.
I'm all fat too. I'm 5'10" and I weigh 230.
It's like it's all in the belly. It really is, and the face. I'm trying to lose weight. It's not happening though because I keep drinking.
I've got to lose it because I'm about to go to a Marine Corps command, and I don't know if they're going to make me run or not. But if they make me run, I'm not going to do very well. I've got the flattest feet in the world, and so it's going to be a problem.
How much?
I do not miss those days.
It's a lot of weight to put straight on my ankles.
So when I was in the Army in the infantry, I ran. Crazily enough, I ran with the fast group, and we ran 10 miles on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we did like basketball cardio and stuff. Much more fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to I'm gonna talk to some of the other guys that are doing it right now, and I'm gonna ask them what's going to be expected, and depending on what they tell me is going to determine whether or not how serious I take my weight loss program over the next few months. If they say, yeah, we run 3 miles 3 times a week, I'm going to be in some trouble.
Oh, well, Gary wants a link.
There was a link. I just didn't pin it.
Yeah, you didn't pin it because you had something else. You have something else pinned.
I can pin it now. Well, I guess I just don't have it open. They do we make people run, Brian. But you don't have to run the PRT. Like you can bike it as an alternate. So I bike.
You can bike it?
And I crush the bike. I've been told, you know how many times I've been told I have to get rope and choked every single time. So they have to measure my body fat percentage every time. I've been told so many times since I've been in the fleet that I need to stop lifting weights.
Why?
Heavy.
It's stupid the way they do it.
The way the standards are so archaic and old.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't updated. So like the human species as humans as a species are getting larger. And part of it is because we eat foods that have steroids injected into them. So we are getting secondhand steroids in like a bunch of the meat we eat.
Steroids, yeah.
So in general, we're becoming larger in humans. I mean, you go to any like freaking museum and look at old uniforms from like Civil War soldiers and stuff like that, and they look like children compared to today. Like if I were alive back then, I'd be a monster of a human. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Bigger target's what you'd be.
Yeah. Well,
but now he's just huge.
Yeah.
Well, I do also have the my ancestries. I'm largely Danish and Polish, so I've got 2 larger European.
Did you say Danish? I hope.
Danish.
Okay, I just wanted it sounded like something else for a second.
He's Danish. He's in the Mach 1's in the basement.
What's up, Gary?
Hey, if you don't want me to come up on your panel, just tell me so.
Well, I didn't want to waste your time because we're gonna be getting off here in about 6 minutes. So Sublime,
I'm going to waste your time. How's that?
Sublime
Sublime
won a live stream giveaway, so he's celebrating on his live here in about 6 minutes.
I already celebrated. I did my good deed of the year and in kind passed it on.
And said,
I know I'm not as smart and my cars ain't as fast as your guys, but hey, you know, I'm elderly and you need to treat me with a little respect.
You got a fast car, Gary.
I'm going to tell you something. How much you bench press there, Browsford?
boy?
Right now, I don't know how I max out at, but yesterday I went to the gym and I did 315 pounds 6 times.
Man, I was doing that when I was 12.
Okay. Great.
Exclamation point, exclamation point.
I bench press.
I've never bragged about how much I lift, Gary. I don't even brag about lifting weights. There's no
And
point.
I did that when I was 10. Hey, the day you start lifting weights is the day you were forever too small. I did all that stuff in high school, man. After I got out of high school, I met woman, and that was the end of it.
That was the end of it. I got complacent. I quit benching. I quit working out after I got out of the infantry, basically. Not even before I got out of the army.
Well, we had 0 hours, so that's what we did. So I would run 3 miles to school every morning, work out, take a shower, do my school day, then ride the bus home and go to a girl's house.
Well, when you deploy, like, there's nothing, when you're not, like, on duty, there's nothing else to do other than work out. Once you qualify and you're qualified to do whatever watch you do on the ship, I just work out all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's what my nephew does. He gets deployed. That's all they do is work out.
And then I come home, I'm in great shape, and then my wife starts feeding me again. And
I think he's getting deployed Sunday. Next Sunday, he's going.
Eating the heck out of that bread.
Fun for him. I don't miss being deployed. I really don't.
Well, at some point in the future, there will be a pause on the channel when I deploy.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's your oldest, Leighton or Maddox? Leighton?
Leighton's the oldest.
Well, maybe when that time comes, Leighton will be able to keep the thing going, running himself.
No, he's going to be like 9 years old, maybe 10.
Hey, dude. 10-year-olds are smart, pretty smart, man. Sure he can do it.
No, I'm good.
I used to do that too, Mad Motorhead. Then I started drinking liquor.
20 ounces at a time, lots of reps. Yeah, Mad Motorhead. So that's David Martin's workout philosophy.
Oh my God, Gary.
Hey, at least he didn't say anything about his palms.
First off, the ship internet sucks really bad.
There might be a reason for that.
Yeah, it's because the Navy's cheap and we don't pay for a lot of data.
They probably don't want you on the internet.
No, you can get on the internet. If I could, I would. The ban, unless the fleet's change. I mean, granted, it's been a minute since I've been on a ship for deployment. It's been about 4 years now. Yeah. So, internet was really bad. So I don't even know if I'd have enough bandwidth to watch a video.
Those ships probably have better internet than I do now.
I doubt it.
It's been since 2007 since I was on a ship.
I've never actually been on a ship. When I deployed, it was just to the ground.
Wait, wouldn't a naval ship be required to have really good internet because it needs to rely on receiving incoming signals from other ships and whatnot and planes?
I mean, the traditional internet is not the same as the communication systems we use.
Oh, okay.
Communication systems are much faster.
Yeah,
those will work. We will pay for those to work. And you know what? They can what's really cool is when something bad happens, they can turn off the internet with a flip of a switch. It just goes bye-bye.
Yep. Pretty easy to do that.
Which is awesome because when your parents can't reach you and something's popping on the other side of the world, they start panicking that something's happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
happened
parents
in my
do.
first deployment. My parents were they were talking about rockets that were launched near the carrier that we were protecting, and my parents lost their minds.
How about the fun of when I was in and we were over in Saudi, Iraq, in that area,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't have cell phones and we didn't have internet. Not in the field, we didn't. So when things were happening, my parents had no idea what was going on unless I was able to get the phone and make a call,
Yeah.
which was like once a month.
My last deployment was I had a really special assignment for my last deployment, and it was if you had to pick a deployment, it was the best deployment you could ever do. Because basically, I had to babysit a different military detachment on board of a USNS ship, which is piloted by merchant marines. And I did not have any watchstanding responsibilities other than to make sure our port requests were good to go. So we were in port a lot because the MILDET that was on board could do their mission from in port. We didn't have to be underway. So we were going all over Greece, Italy, stuff like that. So I have T-Mobile, and I paid the extra $15 a day or $15 a month, and I was able to FaceTime my kids probably about 75% of the days I was deployed and say goodnight to them 75% of the days, which was pretty awesome because we weren't in like a hostile country, so I didn't have to worry about that. And then on that deployment was also sweet because the ship I was in had to go in for an overhaul and get repairs for like a month, and it was the month of December. So I worked out a blood deal where I was able to take what's called a MAC flight, and for about $35, I flew home from Greece, and I was able to surprise Leighton for Christmas. So that was pretty awesome.
You get
And
lucky to get a MAC flight like that.
what's up?
It was always luck to get a MAC flight like that when I was in.
Yeah. Well, I flew out, and it was easy. Flying home was easy because it was the first stop for the MAC flight, so it was an empty plane.
Oh, nice.
So I was like guaranteed a seat.
So when you surprised him, did you do like an in-school surprise thing or just at home?
He woke up. My Bailey was at her parents' house. I got a video of it actually. And I think it's actually it's a short I've uploaded before. He was at home. He woke up. He was sitting downstairs watching TV, and I just walked in behind him and surprised him.
Nice.
And
Cool.
that was awesome. But I borrowed. So I was a lieutenant back then, and I borrowed my commander's suitcase because he had a hard suitcase, and I wanted to bring home a bunch of the things I bought so I didn't have to bring them home later. And so he let me borrow it. And so my plan initially was there's a website called Kiwi, and you could piecemeal a flight back, and it would like figure out like this cheap flight back. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. It'll be like, I don't know, it's going to be like $500, $800, something like that. But you know what? For the price of going home for a month for Christmas, it's completely worth it. And I started looking into it, and there's fine print that I didn't read. So like one of them was you're going to fly into Paris. You have to leave that airport, check into another airport, get on that plane. You have 2 hours to do it. So you have to cross Paris in 2 hours, going through international customs in 2 hours. Impossible. And then another thing I missed said, you can get on this flight, but this next flight, there's no checked baggage. And so I had my commander's suitcase, and I couldn't just leave it. Like, it's an expensive suitcase. I was like, I have to come back with this. And so I started freaking out because I started pricing out flights through, American Airlines, all these airlines, right? And I started seeing price tags of like $3,500, $4,000. I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? Like, I was like freaking out about it. And because we were in Sardinia, Italy. It's this teeny little island off of Italy. And so you have to go to the main island, and then you have to take a smaller flight over. And I called American, and I called them on they have a line for military. It's a military line. So they have prices for business and pleasure. So the business side of it is if you have orders, there's like a set rate they charge, and that's what they're allowed to charge the government. If you're traveling on pleasure, however, they'll actually give you a good discount. And I'm so happy I called because I was able. So I flew home for $35, and I was able to fly back out to my ship for, I think it was like $730. And considering where they had to take me, like it was a $4,000 flight. So I really made out well. So for like $760 total, I was able to come home for Christmas for literally a month out of my deployment and then go back. because my ship was in overhaul and I had no requirement to be there while the ship was being fixed. Otherwise, I would have just been sitting in my rack for a month. So it was a great opportunity, and I don't regret it at all.
Kim's in the doghouse.
Kim is?
Yeah, I'm sitting here in front of my car, and I see it freaking on the front of my bumper of a car that I just cleaned. There's freaking coffee splashes here, and I don't drink coffee. But she comes out here and drinks her coffee. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you know it's
I
coffee?
know, but the thing about it is, even though we put the wives in the doghouse, we always end up sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude,
Can you live stream you confronting her? I don't want to see it.
It's the same color as coffee. I mean, I think I know what color coffee. She takes sugar and cream, so it's that color. It's not like it's black coffee, and it could be
there's
something
sugar
else.
in there. You want to get that off your car, man.
It's already off. I got it off here, and as soon as I saw it.
You got that spray on car wash?
No, I got a rag and some spit.
Oh.
All right. Well, we've been going for over 2 hours, and I actually have some chores I got to do before I go to bed. So I'm going to hop off here. And Matt, if you don't want to go live, don't go live. But I think Sublime's going live.
Pinks, you got to work tomorrow?
Yes, I do.
What time you got to get up?
About 5:30.
Ooh, yikes.
Oh, it's almost 10. I still have stuff to do, too.
All right,
Okay.
everybody. I'm going to do my work. Everybody have a good night. Tim, thanks for hopping in here. Gary, later. Matt, Pinks. Everybody have a good night.
All right, you guys all have a good one.
Take care.
On her couch. Yeah, that'll work.